haven't even gone live and I messed up the stream. Hi, chat. You missed it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Monty asks me right before going hard live, are you ready to keep going? It's like we haven't even started
Technically,
yet.
we're still in the middle of the investigation, so technically I am correct.
Right.
Hello, chat. How are you? Oh, Gregor
Hello.
John. Oh my gosh, we got all sorts of people on view streaks. We got 3 streak, we got a 5 streak. Gays attorney time. Yep. We have Shinichi Kid X as well. Your conscience. In life, there are many great feuds. The English versus the French, the Hatfields versus the McCoys, Milo Brightbeam versus Kai Valentinius, but none so volatile as Monty Glue versus her alarm clock. In my defense, I did technically get up on time. Goblin got sick. Well, I technically got on time for the time I wanted to start, but whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that was after you were gonna delay it by half an hour.
I know. I suck in. And then Goblin's like, hey, you know what would be funny? If I just puke everywhere. I think that would be great. Little shit. Oh.
Thank you.
Hey, Constable Mutton, thank you so much for the silver. Welcome back to our double homicide investigation where both the victims are the same person and we can make it a triple by finding a third place. Detective Goodman was murdered. It's just like this guy's died in like 5 different places.
Right. He always comes back to life just to die again.
Oh my god.
Don't worry about Goblin. Goblin probably just ate too fast.
Yeah, I think she ate too fast, just given the consistency of the sick, but she looked at me-
My cat does it too.
Dude, I was cleaning it up and she looked at me like, I'm sorry. Like she, you know when cats and animals like get all like, she like tucked her arms in and like was like shuffled away and I'm like, it's okay, honey. Like, I'm like getting sick.
My cat one time had a bit of a diarrhea accident once.
Oh god.
While he was locked in my room, and he tried to get out. Like, he was banging on the mirror, because usually that's how he lets people know that he wants out. And I don't think anybody heard him, so the mirror was practically, like, on its side, so you could tell that he was trying to...
trying so bad.
And he had a bit of a diarrhea accident, and when I showed up, the way he tried to, like, bury it when I got home from work, he's like, I'm sorry. And he was, like, scratching at the carpet, like, trying to, like, bury it on the garden, and I was like, oh, it's okay, don't feel bad, it's not your fault. And after that, we ended up getting a litter mat, and we just moved the litter box into my room if he's sleeping in there, and no one's home.
Makes sense. Arthur Harris Ferona, I think it's with the tier 1 sub for 31 months. Captain Titus should hire Phoenix to defend him from Inquisitorial Court. I want Phoenix Wright in Warhammer defending heretics. That would be very fucking funny.
There's your next story you can write.
No, I'm good. I have a bunch of ideas. By the way, chat, I'm sorry, I'm gonna plug this. My 50-page Custom Space Marine chapter short story is out. You can read it. It's in my Discord exclusively right now. Eventually, I'll be doing a full release, probably on, I think AO3 is what everyone's been recommending to me, so I'm probably gonna put it on there. I got art for it and everything too, so please give it a read if you like Warhammer. You can read about my funny Space Marine boys who are cool. I'm looking into getting more done with it. But I can't wait to write more. I have so many different ideas, Shay, and I'm like, ooh, which one do I want to go with? Like, what do I want to tackle next? But
your
obviously...
brain is just, like, on...
Stimulated!
It's hard, because when you're in that active motivation mode, you want to do it all, but you don't have time to do it all.
I can't start anything until after Christmas, though. Like, I'm like, my brain, I'm like, oh, I want to start a new story, but then it was just like, I gotta get stuff done, Christmas is happening, I gotta get all that finished, so... Yeah. But speaking of getting things done, we should get this investigation done. We gotta prove that Lana Sky is innocent. Are you ready to prove Lana Sky is innocent, Shay?
Yeah. And then at the end, we'll be like, but haha, she actually is guilty.
We're at almost exactly 18 hours on this playthrough.
I wonder how much of that was us talking.
No, fuck, right, we're with Edgeworth. God damn it! Alright.
Yeah, because we were talking about
how that case made it seem like he forged evidence, or evidence was forged. Right,
Yeah.
he gave us this. He gave us the fingerprint stuff.
Right, yeah, okay, cool. It's coming back to us.
It's coming back to us.
We're remembering.
Now we have fingerprint stuff. I wonder if we can. Let's see if we can sit here. Oh, well, hey, at least we can do this.
Examine it, see if there's anything about it.
They actually, like, made a model for this. Wonderful. Oh, no Discord announcement. You are so right. Uh-oh, hold on. I gotta announce to Discord. I don't want to neglect my Discord. Sorry, chat. Shit. That's a video of him twerking. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I knew I forgot something. I got distracted trying to... I had to show Shay the video of him torn eating broccoli. It was very important, you realize, chat.
It was very important.
Super important.
Reasonable distraction.
Alright. Ah. God, my sinuses. Christ. Alright.
It's all the cold weather we're getting.
I know. Excuse me.
Nasty.
God damn. Alright. I say I know exactly what we need to test, Shay.
Yeah.
I know exactly where we need to go. And who to test.
Do we actually have anybody fingerprints that we can compare to? Do it.
We gotta make sure. Fuck.
Wait, was there something we were supposed to press to, like, it was, like, enter on it or E while you're in there? Is it, like, with the spray?
Come on. Let us test this.
We need to know.
Damn it, we can't. Alright. I think we're,
Rude.
I know, right? Guard station. Evidence room. Ah, here we go, yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We'll prove it was the mascot eventually.
We will prove him as the killer, I swear to god. Alright, February 23rd, evidence room, sector 3. Investigation turned up a suspicious handprint. Here, in this blood on the detective's evidence locker. Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. Alright, here we go. Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger. A finger? Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. Did you ever do forensic science in science class?
Not in science class, but I mean, I remember getting our fingerprints done when we were kids, and then I had, like, a little at-home fingerprinting kit.
Oh, yeah?
A little detective thing. And I don't know who got a hold of that dust, but it ended up everywhere. Let me tell you. Somebody took my fingerprinting dust, and it coated so many things.
Oh my god. We did it it was actually kind of neat. The teacher was shit. I didn't like her at all. She was very mean to me, but we did have one section in science class where we did some forensic science, which I found very interesting. We had to take fingerprints. We had to, like, look at evidence and stuff like that. It was kind of cool. I kind of liked it. It's a shame the rest of the class was bad.
No, back in the day where we would play CD-ROM games on your computer, I had a little detective fingerprinting CD-ROM thing where, and then it came with, like, the little fingerprinting kit and everything.
Hell
and
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I still have it. I'll have to, like, take a photo and send it to you.
Alright, let's do it. We're gonna get into it. You have experience. This is great. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print. I really can't tell the difference at a glance. Really, Phoenix Wright? Quit procrastinating and choose a finger. So probably this.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. Okay, so it's probably gonna explain it, but this was another one of those, like, hey, we're using the DS technology here. So we're gonna have dust that we're gonna put on something, and what do you think you had to do afterwards?
Had to blow it off.
Blow it off, yeah. But obviously we're on PC, so they changed this now, obviously. Let me show you how it's done. Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes. First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around. Huh? How do you do that? With enter, see? Alright. Ah, it looks like that did the trick. The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess. Huh? How do we do that? Yeah, we're not on a DS.
Phoenix, how do you blow away the excess?
Listen, he has to ask because this is where they explain to use the DS.
I know, but I'm just saying, if somebody asked me to, like, how do you blow off the dust? I'd look at them like, I'm sorry, what?
Alright. So, enter an E. Alright.
I love you.
Also...
It's like the spray paint mechanic in Paint, MS Paint.
Right? Maliox12! Thanks for the tier for 6 months. Merry not Christmas. Yeah. Ah, you did it! You found one! But this looks nothing like a fingerprint. Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean?
Gloves.
I think it means we're out of luck. Out of luck? The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves. Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here. I think there was another handprint, though.
Yeah, the first locker had a handprint on it.
Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints? Other prints? Looking at the locker door again closely. You can see there's another print here. It seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print. Fingerprints outside the blood.
They belong to Gumshoe. Gumshoe's guilty. I just think it's funny that, you know, it's also Gumshoe's locker, so it's like you have to be aware that somebody uses these lockers, you know? You're gonna find fingerprints.
There you go. Got something here. Yay! A print so clear, it's dazzling. Dazzling? Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away. So we're not done yet? This is quite a process. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? I guess she's right. Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth and point out the person who you think left these prints. How am I supposed to know who it was? I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So, whose fingerprints would be most likely to find in this evidence locker? Alright.
Let's look at Gumshoe first.
There's David Gant. There's Angel Star. Emma.
Here's Gumshoe. Yeah.
Complete. Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. It's kind of crazy, Shay, that we all of us have different fingerprints. Like,
Yep.
What an interesting design. You know?
Well, it's because, you know, like, obviously, like, they can be similar, but, like, just the little intricacies can be just so slightly different, right?
Yeah. It's such a neat thing. Kind of works out for us. Also, I love that that's the picture for Gumshoe. He looks fucking pissed.
Right. He's guilty!
So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look. Guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what? Okay, so we came up with nothing this time. But there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Slide to the left.
To the left. That one.
This is where we got a luminal fluid reaction, right? Right. There was a handprint here. Okay, want to try using this? There go her eyes sparkling again. Alright, let's check for prints. Alright, let's check for prints. That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first. What? The area with the blood was wiped away, right? We only ended up finding it using chemical means. Any prints, that area will have been wiped away too. Oh, right. So that means no prints. Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high? Don't ask me. Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Other than the ones left by the bloody hand. Alright, here we go.
Isn't it also like a fingerprint scan to like get into the locker?
It is, yep. Alright. This was a very fun mechanic with like blowing into the microphone and stuff.
Oh yeah, whenever this kind of technology came out when you were a kid, it was always like...
I gave it my best shot. The result won't be good for any matching points, will it? But it doesn't look like we're getting a clear result from this print. Alright, let's try a different finger then. Right here?
Was that the one you just did? Or?
No, I accidentally clicked randomly.
Oh, okay.
This thing is very sensitive if you click like anywhere. Oh, hello.
Ah, there we go.
That's gotta be it right there. Bingo. Alright. Oh, is that Damon Gant?
I was gonna say, we're on a pretty close matching one right now.
Huh.
Do you want to test it?
Yeah, let's test it. That looks like Damon Gant.
I was gonna say, we're sitting on one that looks pretty similar right now.
Oh, no, it's not him. Okay.
Okay, similar, but not quite.
Definitely not.
So just kind of the same sort of swirl pattern.
Definitely not Gumshoe. It's not Oh, I pressed E by accident. Shit. Alright, well, it's not Goodman. Ah.
Hello.
Mr. Marshall. Uh-oh. Hey, these fingerprints, Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? It's Officer Marshall. Uh-oh.
Dun dun.
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? Uh-oh. That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. We don't know that, Emma. Emma, this is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminal reaction, the blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh. So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a white blood stain. But why would Officer Marshall? It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence. I don't believe it. Oh, shit. Oh, we were right at the end there.
We were right at the end when we left off last time.
Oh, well. You know, it worked out. It's fine.
To be continued. Bye, chat.
Bye, chat. Yeah, we were actually really close, but it's fine. I think we were running pretty late, though. I think we were like, you need to go eat, if I recall.
Yeah, we didn't have D&D, though, but I mean, it was... We started late, we were going late. Yeah, it was...
Hey!
Love
Mud
you.
Dog, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 74 months. Thank you so much. Alright. February 24th, 9:41 a.m. District Court Defenders... We have a lot of evidence, by the way.
Yeah,
we have a metric fuckload of evidence.
We're gonna have to do our, like, evidence scroll to, like, remind ourselves of everything we have.
We'll go through it after this part. So So what do you think, Mr. Wright? I think we're gonna look at our evidence real quick. Alright, so we have Goodman's ID. We have the King of Prosecutors trophy.
Broken.
We have Ezra's knife.
Love you.
We have Merla with a Twitch Prime sub for 12 months. That'll probably come up in the court at some point. We have a parking sub from Miles Edgeworth. We have the murderer.
Yep, yeah.
We have Goodman's autopsy report. We have the SL9 incident note in his pocket. We have the phone. We have the parking lot floor plan. We have... Oh my god, we have 3 pages of evidence, Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
We have the picture of Lana Skye. We have the bloody shoe. We have the switchblade knife. We have the luminal testing fluid. ID card records, which we have Bruce Goodman, and then we have Miles Edgeworth. And then we have...
and then the other one we were talking about, it being Mr. Meekins?
This might be Meekins.
Might be Meekins.
This is a mystery. We don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Fingerprint stuff. We have the screwdriver from the A116 incident. We have Goodman's lost item report. We have evidence room, locker, and floor. So those are 2 places we have our handprints, and then that's where there's a big pile of blood. We have a rubber glove, SL911. We have the evidence lockers. Well, I clicked
Which can
away.
only be opened with a specific handprint.
Yep. We have an unstable jar that's missing a piece. And we have Marshall's handprints. So, that's what we got.
Yeah. And then what we know, too, is that Meekins found Goodman in the evidence room.
Mm-hmm.
He was holding on to the knife evidence that we see in ours. And then he kind of freaked out and kind of blacked out. I can't remember exactly how that played out.
He got stabbed. So he got stabbed, and then he passed out.
Yeah, but I can't remember if he freaked out and, like, grabbed at him and got stabbed, or if he attacked him and he got stabbed.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But he said that he kind of lost it when he saw when he had the knife pointed at him.
And when the stranger and Meeseeks were fighting, the Blue Badger stabbed both of them because he's the killer. So that's very important.
He was being stored in there, remember?
Yeah,
so,
he wanted to be freed, so that's how he got out.
Yeah, he's the murderer.
Hello, Monty. How are you? I'm solving crimes, Vasta Lord, and we know who the killer is, and it's the Blue Badger.
Because they talked about storing him up, and it's like, where did they store him? Something tells me in that evidence room.
I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes. Lana! Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning. We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though. So, how'd it go? It says Mr. Wright suspects the police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain. Plea bargain? What do you mean by that? We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma. But Lana, don't tell me you... Much to my regret. I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. The sky. We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belonged to Officer Jake Marshall. What kind of trace evidence? Bloodstained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You understand what this means, don't you? In order to defend my sister, you're gonna have to accuse Mr. Marshall. You have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Skye? Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright.
Are we gonna hear a new testimony from her? Or she said that she's gonna do a plea deal?
We'll see. February 24th, 10 a.m., District Court number 9. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution is... I'm afraid you'll have to clarify. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department for the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time. That's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared. Yeah, so the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Wow, this is one messed up trial. One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police station. Or police department. Shit. In so doing, I believe the ways in which we should proceed will reveal itself. That's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things. Yeah, last trial he was not, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah. It's okay, give him all the credit.
Yeah.
Phoenix is used to it.
Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. That's supposed to be an admirable trait. Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand. For its first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. Suspect? You mean the so-called murderer? Oh boy. They're getting wild from the get-go. Here he is. Are you ready, Shay?
Yeah. Please tell me they took away the megaphone.
Will the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir! I'm Officer Mike Meekins, sir! My occupation is, that would be murderer, sir!
My dude, you're not doing a good job of, being innocent up there.
Oh no, he's stupid. God, don't put him and Larry in a room. I think it would cause some sort of space-time rupture.
Oh no. And I see that he still has a megaphone there.
Oh, Mr. Meekins. So you're telling us you're a professional killer? Sir! It was me, sir! I'm the one who did it! Oh, Meekins, come on, bro.
My dude.
Oh no, he's dumb. Oh, he's stupid. It's great.
Again,
Yeah,
I'm
he's a
interview
people
process
pleaser.
that
That's true.
got this guy hired.
Glacier says, he's too much of a people pleaser, just says what he expects they want to hear. Goddamn Meekins. I'll never kill anyone again, sir! You've gotta believe me, sir! Yep, he's still got the megaphone.
Yep.
Actually, what we'd like to hear from you is, Sir, I'm what you would call part of the younger generation, sir! I'm a person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend! Please, Mr. Edgeworth, sir, help me, sir! Officer Makins. Yes, sir! Give us your report of the crime. Consider that an order. Yes, sir, as you wish! After all, I'm part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir!
Oh no.
Oh god, he's a moron!
Meekins, why?
Can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm. We can fault him for everything else, though.
Yeah, right, I was about to say, but for everything else, you can in fact fault him.
For everything else, there's MasterCard. Alright, crime report, sir. Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life, then I did it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you? Do unto others before they do unto you! That's the Meekins family motto, sir! I see, and you fainted and the colleague helped you regain consciousness. Yes, sir! He knocked me upside the head, sir! Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
I want to know why we still weren't allowed to see the camera footage.
Yeah, right? Where's that? Can we submit
Yeah,
that to evidence?
I feel like this is a good point to play that before we cross-examine, you know?
Right? Nah, we gotta get more information first. Alright. Let's begin, shall we? Excuse me. Alright. Let's press this. Let's just press everything, I think.
Yeah, let's do our normal.
Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir! I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir! Oh my god!
Oh, no!
No!
Oh, no!
Oh, no!
Why?
No!
Why?
Oh, no! That's
No.
so bad!
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
I'm starting to see
no.
why there's a pattern here. Somebody like-minded people hiring the like-minded people.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
This is how Gumshoe and Meekins got in. Oh.
Oh my god. I like, it's kind of like Fallout. One sec. I gotta find the quote for fun. Hold on, I gotta find the fucking... Hold on. Yeah, it genuinely, like, I imagine... It's like someone comes in to apply, and it's very much the energy of, like, there's a character in Fallout where it's like, they asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics, and they said, welcome aboard. And that would be me, Seeks, welcoming him aboard. Oh my god. Oh, Glacier literally got it. They asked if I had understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said I was hired. That's fucking Meekins, dude. Oh my god. Oh, what a horrible revelation. Yikes!
Right.
Now there's a scary thought.
Right?
Evidence transferal was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir. Oh, he was keeping him contained so he couldn't get out and kill people.
Right.
And that's what happened. He passed out, and then the Blue Badger was able to kill people. God damn it,
he
Meekins.
failed his job.
God damn it, Meekins.
I like how that, it's like, yeah, no, we're gonna have you guard the Blue Badger. That's, no, very important job. Yeah,
That's
definitely.
that's like when you give a kid, like, a job you can't fuck up because they want to be, like, they want to help, and you're just like, yeah, you can hold these napkins, and then just, like, keeps them occupied.
You know what it reminds me of? It's the equivalent of my parents telling us that we're gonna help them shovel the driveway when we were kids, and we had these tiny little plastic shovels. Like, there were like 4 sets of these like pink little plastic shovels, and we totally thought we were helping, and we definitely were not helping.
You weren't getting shit done. You were just there to learn.
Not at all.
God, I need to start shoveling again now.
Oh yeah, with how it's been snowing today, I think once we're done, I'm definitely going to be going outside to shovel.
I'm probably going to be shoveling this morning, that's for sure. That's fine, it's good exercise. Alright. The Blue Badger. Yes, sir! The lovely police mascot created by the Chief of Detectives, sir! Oh god, look at his frontward-facing eyes. It implies that he's a predator.
Right?
I was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transferal process. That was my sole mission for the day, sir.
His entire duty for the entire day.
That was his whole job, and he fucked it up. I see. Sounds like a very important mission. After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room.
There it is. He was in the evidence room.
So that means at this point that was probably him.
So at 4:50 he dropped off the Blue Badger, and then Bruce Goodman goes in.
Yeah.
And he sees him on the camera and it's like, wait a minute. And then he goes in.
Oh, what a brutal insult from my chat. I can't help but feel that Meekins' closet is at home Sorry. I can't help but feel that Meekin's closet at home is filled with participation trophies. Jesus Christ.
But, you know...
So that is why you went to the evidence room. Tell us, what did you see when you got there? I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room! Alright, let's hear more about this, please. You already entered the evidence room. You need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir! I have one right here around my neck! So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? There it is! I found it! It's this one right here! Could you please read us the number? Yes, sir! It's 5989596! That's my number, sir!
49.
49, shit! Oh, I see, huh? But the number 4989596 is shown to be used twice. Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time is when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. And the second time is when I went to go get him after everything was settled down. I see. So it was during that second time when... Yes, sir! That was when I spotted the man on the security screen. Alright, we've updated our data.
I'm just curious about the time. Like, did he see him at the exact time? Because it's the same time that they both go in at, right?
Yeah, that is a bit of a discrepancy. Hold on.
Yeah, because it's 5:14 p.m. when Bruce Goodman goes in, and it's also 5:14 p.m. when Mike Meekins goes in.
Yeah.
So it's like, why is it the exact same time? Like, did you notice him immediately and run in? Like, how did that work? Oh, so I need to double check the time again. What was the parking ticket for when Edgeworth got to the prosecutor's office?
5:12. 5:12. What?
Yeah, so there's a discrepancy with the time now.
What the fuck is happening? Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm pretty sure Edgeworth got there at like 5:12 with a body supposedly in the trunk.
Yeah. Harmga. Alright. Alright, let's hear about this attack. So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? It was a knife, sir! A knife! Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you? What happened then? Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was. You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. That's what I reacted, sir! I swung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him. That's how I got this gash on my hand.
Yeah, see, I was pretty sure he was the one that actually charged in and went crazy.
Yeah, he went a little crazy mode.
Yeah.
Maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be... When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked! I grabbed the man by his collar. I fought for my life, then I did it! Oh boy, here we go. What exactly do you mean when you said you did it? I know I don't look the type, but I'm really into Kung Fu films, sir! Jesus Christ, Meekins!
Oh, Meekins.
Oh my god, he's so stupid. Dude, people who are attracted to idiots are thriving right now. Like, oh my god, you get the crop in this game.
Oh man, yeah, they're loving it, I'm sure.
I was gonna tell, like, I was playing Darktide on stream, and I made a character who's like basically like a guardsman, which is basically like the fucking chaff of like a military in Warhammer. And I wanted to design one that's like fucking Larry Butts. This fucking idiot. He's just like somewhat convenient at times, but it's just a huge idiot. How does Meekins have zero confidence and big confidence at the same time? I don't know what you'd call it, but it's like golden retriever confidence, right?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's definitely got that golden retriever loyalty confidence for sure.
Yeah.
Where if you scold him, the tail goes between the legs and he quivers and, yeah, feels really sad about himself.
Schrodinger's confidence. Amazing. Squintobe. Oh my lord.
Oh, my goodness. And remember, he's the one in charge of hiring new recruits.
Yep. Ah, don't worry. Japan America is in good hands.
Great hands. So much makes sense now.
Oh yeah. Alright. The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife from him. You took his knife? I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man.
Huh?
He closed his eyes while fucking stabbing a guy.
Uh-huh.
See. He must have been desperate. The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood. And then the next thing I knew... Yes? He punched me right in my face, sir! After that, I passed out. Yeah, your conscience says it's like the Corona meme. Have confidence! Eyes, no confidence!
So that means the guy was drenched in Meekin's blood from his hand cut. And then punched and made Meekins pass out, so...
Yeah, but Meekins did his hand got hurt, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, but that was because he came swinging in like an octopus, as he said.
Yeah.
The guy might not have even been, like, trying to attack him, he was just holding the knife, for the evidence.
More than likely, based off of evidence we have right now, might just be stupid as shit.
Right? This guy just saw a knife, went full panic mode.
Yeah. About what time did you regain consciousness? No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious!
I mean, I would think somebody would tell you.
Right. According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about... Okay, so he's passed out for a bit. It was about 5:30. He hit me right in the head, too. I woke up crying tears of pain! That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is. When I came around, though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir. Your mission? Yes, sir. The Blue Badger, sir. I returned him to the entrance before things got out of hand. Well, you can all rest easy now.
Woo.
You let the murderer free.
Right.
Alright. So that was, yeah, this is an example of just never presenting evidence, just getting more information. Which is shocking because we have so much evidence right now.
So much evidence.
Oh man. He was passed out for 15 to 16 minutes. Did we check him for a concussion? I think he might already be concussed, even before he got passed out.
Yep.
I believe now we have a fairly accurate picture of what happened. Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim?
By his telling of the story, he didn't deal any damage to this guy whatsoever.
Yeah. He's got a point. Yes, Officer Meekins? With regard to that, sir... take a look at this! It was sent to my jail cell! Ask and you shall receive.
Allowed.
Chief Gant delivered it to me just this morning, sir. The chief?
Again, is that allowed? Are you allowed to deliver key evidence to the guy in the jail cell?
This is Japan America. The rules make no sense and everything's made up, so I don't know.
Can we talk about the previous time when we talked about, like, submitting evidence, like, during the trial and how that's not allowed? Or is that forgotten about already?
It's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a momentary benefit. The chief delivered it? What is that? A videotape? Yes, sir! That's absolutely right, sir! A videotape, sir! It contains footage of the security...
Love you.
It contains footage of the security camera in the evidence room! Oh shit, that's what you wanted.
Yeah.
Also,
eventually.
Cornhub search history. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 78 months. I found the only competent member of this police department. They were hanging out with Sasquatch, the Flatwoods Monster, and live Elvis. Yeah, and Ogopogo and Mothman.
Yeah, can't forget Ogopogo.
Hell yeah, Ogopogo.
Our own personal local cryptid.
Well, Shay, you're gonna love this. I'm not gonna say anything, but I will say this. The security camera footage is fucking notorious, so I hope you're ready.
Oh no.
Objection!
What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape, and was told it had been mistakenly erased. That's quite a mistake. I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at. I don't even think you're good at that, dude. Oh, actually, no, he kinda is, but he's just bad at doing what he's told, but he does it.
Yeah.
Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever. Well, then let's have a look. Show us the video of you murdering the victim. Oh, please stop using that word murder, sir. It scares me. Video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into? Alright, you ready? Here we go.
Okay. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
It's like the paranormal activity quality of camera footage. Music.
I hope you like this music, Shay.
Oh no.
Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing.
Are we?
How can we deal with this unsettling feeling stirred within all of us? What the hell was that ringling piece of plywood?
Edgeworth has some strong feelings.
He swore. He said hell. Sir, that is the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir. It's the Blue Badger, sir. Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly?
Phoenix,
So-
any job you're on is not gonna go smoothly.
If I recall, I could be wrong about this. We're gonna be using this tape a fuckload. And I think
Awesome.
in the original game, I think you can in this version of the game and other versions of the game, but in the original version of the DS version of Phoenix Wright 1, you cannot fast forward that video. So if you want to point out anything specific at a specific time, you have to watch that bitch all the way through each time.
Oh no.
So that song and the fucking Blue Badger are notorious
Thank
for
you.
that reason. Because, so, I'm pretty sure you can fast forward it in this version. And, like,
Oh,
you can
that's
actually,
good.
you can shift it around. Yes, but I need you to know that there was a time where you couldn't do that. And it was that fucking tape is notorious for that reason. Because, holy shit, you have to listen to that da 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 da, and you wanted to rip your
Staring into
hair
the
out.
Mascot's eyes.
What made it worse, Shay, is when you didn't know what you were looking for, and you had to just listen to that shit on repeat, and it haunts your dream. Yes, Chad is agreeing. It haunts your fucking dreams. I remember me and my friends playing this case, and I remember us all huddled around on a desk playing this case, and that fucking video was playing, and one of my friends is like, I can't take it! And she got up and left. She couldn't handle it. So, yeah.
Drama.
It was to the point that any, like, old player of, like, Phoenix Wright for the DS games and, like, the American games, like, anytime you see the Blue Badger, you're like, you get pissed off. So, yeah, no. 100 bits from Arthur Harris Verona. Does Japan America have a land border with Japan Canada, Japan Mexico, or are they separated by a sea? I don't know, man. Probably separated by the sea and also next to them.
Yeah,
It
it's
could
a
be
weird dynamic.
There is another one in Apollo Justice. Yes, I am aware. I am very aware of that one. Well, somewhat aware, less aware, but yeah, there's one in Apollo Justice too. I won't say anything to that, but yeah.
Yeah, that one's still on our maybe to play list, so we can't say anything.
Yeah, no, we're probably like what we're gonna do is we're gonna, I want to do all 3 games in this series, and then after that, we're gonna probably take a break and then maybe jump into Apollo Justice later. It's good to put a gap between Phoenix Wright and Apollo Justice for a specific reason. So I won't say anything more than that. But
point is, we can't spoil it because
don't talk about Apollo Justice
down the line.
It's great because the first Apollo Justice game I have faint memory of now because it's been so long since I played it. But the other Apollo Justice games I don't remember. I either didn't play them or I played like the first 2 trials and never finished them. So if we ever do that, that's actually going to be pretty good because I'll also not know what the fuck is going on in a lot of them, but I digress. Anyway, back to this stellar footage that we have.
So I will say, things I noticed in the footage.
Okay, hit me up.
It did say for the time on the bottom, it did say like 5:14. When he came in. Meekins did come in right after him, so if you follow by like, that logic, he did follow in immediately after him.
Yeah.
I did happen to notice that Meekins did not disarm him with his kung fu skills.
No, he got his ass beat. Let's be real.
Yeah, I did not.
Don't post that shit. I got my ass beat.
Yeah, I did not, in fact, see any amazing disarming skills. He did turn around and like hit him in the face with the hand that held the knife. I did notice something dropped from the locker when he first opened it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure too, like you noticed, after Meekins was dropped, there was no footage of him leaving.
Yeah.
So whether he was on the ground or what, who knows? But it stopped before there was any footage of him leaving or the next people entering in. So
Fantastic.
We also know that he was fighting in the corner that also had the giant vase. So I don't know if that was a part of that or that happened after. So
who knows? All right. Yes, well, anyway. This tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone. In the evidence room and some sort of activity did take place. Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness testimony will suffice. Is that alright with you, Officer Meekins?
It already doesn't match up, though.
Yes, sir! As you wish, sir!
Oh.
Alright, here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm getting war flashbacks right now.
I mean, we can push on the part where he talks about disarming him and be like, it didn't really look like you disarmed him, guy.
We're getting some new testimony now, so we'll see if he says, I totally kicked his ass, and we could be like, no, you didn't.
No. And I would love if you just call him out just on that, and it has no regard to, like, any of the testimony, just besides calling him out.
But somehow it gets my client not guilty. It's just like, that's what ends it all. That'd be great. God. This is like, I'm trying to think of like the case, but it's like, oh man, this part is like particularly like, His face can't be clearly seen in the video, but there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker, which requires Detective Goodman's fingerprints to do. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it. What's this about a fingerprint? Each detective has been given a locker equipped with a fingerprint-activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can be opened by the detective it belongs to. Or only be opened by the detective it belongs to. Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well. Defense may begin its cross-examination. I don't know where this is.
What we think right now.
I don't know where this cross-examination will lead. But everything begins with the contradictions. That's where I have to start. Alright. Mystery Man. Mystery Man!
Bum, bum, bum.
Alright. Tell me, were you able to get a good look at him? At the face of the man who attacked you with a knife. Oh, sir, you must label people as having seen or not seen the man's face. I believe I would be classified as the latter. The latter? But you were standing right in front of him, were you not? More to the point, you're the person who fought him, aren't you? Oh, yes, sir. But I didn't get a clear look at his face, sir. I have no object permanence.
Right?
I'm not the kind of guy who looks directly at people when talking with them, you see. Oh, no!
That's not really surprising.
No, Beacons!
He probably notices their shoes really well, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yes. No, he has anxiety. He sure does. How do we not pick up on the fact that this guy's got the energy of a Cocker Spaniel whose owner left the house? Like...
They're never coming back.
Like,
I've been abandoned.
Right? Oh my god. You see I have social anxiety, which makes me an excellent judge of new recruits. Oh boy, alright.
Yeah, I can't talk to the people we recruit. I just judge them based off the quality of their shoes. You know, do they look well walked in? Because that person, they must be a hard worker. You know, really worn out shoes.
Oh my god. I'm not the guy who... yeah, that's a good trait for a police officer. Still, I'm sure it was him. I'll bet my badge on it. There's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. But you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face. Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, if you must label people as having seen or not seen it, since his face can't be identified in the video, only you can verify it. Well, why is everyone looking at me? If I had to label your stares as disturbing or... Meekins! Yeah! Having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Now please be more certain when you testify. Yes, sir! You claim the man who brandished a knife on you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you are positive it was him. I mean, he opened the locker, which requires Detective Goodman's fingerprints to do. About these lockers, is there no other way to open them? No, sir! I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past. Okay, don't confess to that on the stand, Meekins.
Right.
If I had to label Meekins as stupid or really stupid, I'd have to say it's probably the latter.
Right. I mean, nobody's tested the locker, though, because they don't want to close it, because they don't think they can open it. So nobody actually has tested whether or not anybody can open that locker.
They only respond to registered fingerprints, sir. I don't know what kind of methods he's tried. The man opened the locker lock. If the man... I can't English, help me. If the man opened the locker's lock, which only responds to its registered fingerprints, then he must be the person that the locker was assigned to. Exactly my point, sir! And this, too! The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. How do you know that information? I've heard rumors, sir. From people in the know, sir. People in the know? The workers in the department cafeteria, sir. They keep me informed. They also listen to my romantic troubles, sir. Oh boy, I'm sure you don't have much of that.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. Was this the inspiration for Oberth and Gherkin? No, but it's close. This is Gherkin coded. Oh my god. It's like Larry is Oberth and Gherkin is Meekins, kinda. I found this like YouTube short. It's so great, and I just imagine Oberth and Gherkin, where it's like Oberth going, okay, so theoretically, what if we were lovers? What? I mean, like, if you worked on some stuff, we could work out. He's like, what do you mean I have to work on some stuff? What are you saying? It's like, well, actually, you know, it's just like, no, let's focus on the positives. Oh, but there's too many to list. No, you dug a hole. What are you trying to get me to fix, huh? He's like, no, you're great. It's like so stupid. God, Oberth and Gherkin are so dumb.
Love them so much, though, you know?
Yeah, no. They're like, dude, they were working for a guy who hired a fucking serial killer. Of course they're idiots.
Then somebody was like, hey, here's a whole ton of money to just come and work in our empty castle.
Okay, and they just left.
Yeah.
God, they're stupid idiots, but my God, are they great? That's the thing. They're just like, okay, sure. Like they'll yes and anything, which is fantastic for them.
I will have to live with that forever now.
Yeah. Fucking Gherkin walks up to a lady. Hey, baby, you come around this place often? Winks with both eyes. I guess my nose is all stuck up. Oh, man. They also listen to my romantic troubles, sir. For the record, the open locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified this information through a more reliable source. The victim opened the locker with his own fingerprint. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it. However, the most important detail is not shown in this video. The man's face. So, sir, if I may say something, sir. Please do. After all, you are the one being examined. I don't understand why the man's face is so important to this case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock. And it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. My unsettled state can testify enough to this, sir. Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie. That is, unless the defense can find a problem with it.
I mean, nothing in the footage actually shows him dealing any sort of damage to the man, but...
Right? Also, Will, welcome to the stream. First time chatter. Hello. Sorry.
Hello.
Like, oh man. I used a more reliable source, Detective Gumshoe, which at this point is more reliable. Let's be real. Though he is, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but at least Gumshoe has the possibility of being competent, okay? And that's better than nothing.
Has the possibility to be competent.
Oh my god, yeah. Mr. Wright, let's check the court record again. Alright. Do you want to look through this real quick?
Sure, we have a lot of stuff, so...
Oh, it doesn't play the fucking music!
Aw, look, now you don't have to be as traumatized.
So now, I'm gonna let you figure this out. I'm not gonna help you with this at all.
Okay, so, based off of what we can get from this footage, basically.
Yeah.
Try not to be focused, just staring on the mascot, you know.
Alright, now it's repeating.
Okay, wait. One more thing I just want to quickly see. Okay, the cloth in the first locker is gone, and then at the end it's there.
Mm-hmm.
So we see the glove drop and everything, but obviously the footage isn't accurate because it's still gone. I know that's not what we're calling out right now, but I just want to look for when that pops up again. Mascot, I know, he's a participant right now because he's strategically covering the face, and
he's at least an accomplice at the very least.
Right? We're gonna have to watch his dance just to see how long he actually lingers with that flag, because that first one seemed like he lingered for quite a while. Yeah, see, and then you can see the cloth in that first locker there, so...
Alright.
So you only see it in that last scene, so that's where you can kind of tell that things get get, like, edited. So obviously this footage is not reliable, just on that
Well, he could
regard.
also have moved where out of the range of the camera. That is also a possibility.
True, but that would mean that he'd have to have opened 2 lockers, right? Because if he were in the time of the camera moving, opened and put something in that locker and then closed it, you know. And that's Marshall's locker, that we also know has a bloody fingerprint on it, right?
Yeah.
So we see the blood on his coat from Meekin's left hand. You see him bravely put his hands in the air with his
very brave.
Yeah. Very brave indeed. I do notice, like, I can't see the vase, but that also might be partly covered by where the mascot is, but I just noticed that the vase isn't there either, so...
Alright, so... I said there's a problem.
There is a problem.
Problem is we haven't saved yet. I'm gonna save real quick.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do.
Alright, there's a problem.
Is there a problem with the security video?
Regarding the video contained on this tape, there is one thing in particular that seems rather strange. Strange? This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman. What? This video contains such a contradiction?
Objection!
Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I propose we have the defense point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video. You would want me to point it out. Alright. Very well, proposal accepted. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence.
Oh, should we just point out the cloth?
Well, we're not worried about that right now. What does that have to do with proving that the person is or isn't?
Because if it was
Goodman?
Detective Marshall's locker that was opened,
yeah,
but
but
it could just be the fact.
What's a more clear indicator that it could have been anybody, though?
Oh, yeah.
You're jumping the gun, Shay. You're too smart.
But I want to jump the gun. I want to get ahead of the game and just prove that the security tape isn't reliable.
Alright. We can point it out if you want.
That's okay. If it's not going to do anything, we don't have to.
I don't know. Alright. First time I ever had to do that. Alright, you can do it, Mr. Wright. It's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. Boy, that's so fucking nice! That's super nice! Just take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video. How did this guy ever become a police officer? Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where is the contradiction that indicates the man may not be Detective Goodman? See? This is the hell. This is the hell we were in.
And now look at those beautiful buttons at the bottom that say fast forward, rewind, pause. The pause is actually going to be nice because we can pause the scene where they're wrestling and everything.
We do this. Yeah, you can actually zoom it up.
Yeah, let's pause over here. Let's see.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, or never mind. It's okay. We don't have to pause.
Because, like, here, he opens it. And he enters.
I do notice that the knife is intact there, too.
Yeah. And then he's dead. And then...
And then he's dead. He's deceased.
He's dead. Alright.
Well, let's just try the cloth first, and then we can try and, like... I just want to see if they'll accept that the footage has been, messed up.
Yes, that is strange. Something certainly seems unnatural about that. What could it be?
Objection!
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Wright, but you seem to have forgotten the point of this exercise. Yeah. Something that
Okay,
indicates,
yeah. So he doesn't want me to jump the gun. Yeah, it has
Yeah.
to be. Okay.
closer to examining the tape real quick. Put me in coach. This is so much better with fast forward and backing up. Jesus Christ.
Could you pause in the original one or no?
I think you can pause. Again, it's been a while. I also could be completely misremembering. All I know is that the video is repeated and long. That's all I remember, is us just losing our minds. Alright.
Now, one thing we could do that wouldn't really pertain to the video, but I don't know if anybody ever did it, is we could check the fingerprints on the knife handle and be like, does it match Goodman? You know?
Well, he's wearing gloves, I thought, right?
Is he here? I can't tell.
Yeah, he's wearing gloves. So it wouldn't matter.
Pixelated hands, you can tell that he's wearing gloves. Well, if that's the case, I mean, how does he open it if he's wearing gloves? Because, yeah, I would say that would be an arguable thing, is like, if you can't match the fingerprints on the knife because he's holding gloves, how the heck can you tell that, how can he open the fingerprint locker with gloves? There he is, dead.
People are posting fucking dancing emotes when this is happening.
I'm gonna turn this blue badger into a new emote for you.
So
dancing blue badger.
What should we go? I'm gonna tell you this right now. You saw the fucking gloves. I'm gonna save you from that. But what should we target here?
Okay. Let's see. Let's pause on him.
Pause. Okay.
Can you look at, are we allowed to look at our evidence while we're in here now?
Yep.
I want to look at, his ID again. Just to kind of remember what he looked like. There he is.
There he is.
There's the good man. I wonder how long we can stay on this screen until chat goes insane.
Oh yeah, chat is already going insane. But they are posting dancing gifs, which I think is their way of coping.
Their way of coping through the pain.
Yeah. Someone in chat said, "Wait, if you look at the ID, he doesn't have hands."
Oh my gosh! You figured it out, chat. You're true detectives.
Oh my god.
He doesn't have feet. He doesn't have a lower torso. He's actually just a ghost.
Well, he is a ghost now, so.
Cool. Okay. Well, I just wanted to remember what he looked like to see if he had any distinct things going on. You know. And then, because yeah, you can only really kind of see his side profile.
Oh, even lets you like.
Ah.
How fun.
Okay. The glove that's falling out, is that the same one that we picked up?
Pretty sure that is, yeah.
Let's see. Can't really tell. It looked like a left-handed glove. Look at that animation. Yeah. Let's go see him beat up Meekins.
Okay, you got it.
And then just pause on him beating up Meekins.
You got it?
Yeah.
100% Oath Break Your Jaw. Well, I haven't lost my mind given I've never played the original game. Alright, here comes Meekins. Primed to get his ass kicked.
Right. Here it is.
Bam.
Punches him. That's, I think, when he gets the hand, maybe? His kung fu skills, yep, come and check, and then you can see
Watch his kung fu skills on the right here, chat. Don't hurt me!
Yeah, don't hurt me!
That's my kung fu skill, too.
The hands immediately go up into the air.
There you go. And that's great. Good outcome.
Good outcome. Okay, go back. I'll actually pay attention to the other guy now.
Alright, how do I reverse?
I can see his facial profile a little bit. Maybe we can see his beard or something. Can't tell. Is that hair by his ear, or is that supposed to be like an earring or something?
I think it's like hair.
Yeah. Good old pixelated graphics. I mean, his little neckerchief is different, but like, you don't have to have the same neckerchief, I guess.
While you watch this video in repeat, like I had to, I'm gonna use the bathroom, so keep watching. Anyway, I'll be back.
Honestly, I think this is just chat suffering more than I am. How are you doing, chat? You being driven insane?
Thank you.
The poor badger, just the way he stares at you. Also, I can't control pause or forward or anything, so you just gotta watch it as is. Why are we here? Just to suffer? Again, I say I'm already crazy. Lo-fi beats to solve crimes, too. I think if anybody put this on as their lo-fi beats to mystery solving, they would become the murderer. She isn't in the bathroom, she's just deliberately torturing us. Yeah, she's secretly just like sitting there the entire time.
Guys, I have my new starting stream song. Alright, have you figured it out yet, Shay?
I don't know, I have a few things that I'm like curious about, but I don't know what the exact thing is.
Oh my god, alright.
So, like, I mean, I can't remember, but when they found Goodman's body in the trunk of the car, did they have, like, Meekin's bloody handprint on the shoulder of his jacket?
No. Also, Valleyhawks12, thank you for gifting me a set of paintbrushes. I appreciate that a lot, thank you. Is this a bribe to get me to stop? Because I can't stop until Shay figures it out.
I don't know, I'm trying to remember the stuff from previous sessions to see if that's relevant.
Thank you so much.
Cause like, that's one of the things, like when we found his body, is it in his report, or do we have anything?
We don't have the painting of him. Okay, this though.
We have that.
Yeah, no, we don't have him
yeah,
in the back of the car.
Okay, there's also the knife he has. Is that the... That's our evidence knife, right?
Yeah, we can... I remember this part stumping my friends. It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, you can't really tell. Because if it is the evidence knife, I mean, like, it's not broken yet.
It looks like a generic knife, yeah.
Yeah, because the one that we have is broken but has blood. You can also see his shoulder there. It's covered in blood, and I can't remember if he was found with, like, Meekin's blood on him or whatnot.
I mean, again, all this was already testified about. So Meekin's already told us about this. So this is pointing this out as kind of irrelevant.
No, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, on the body that we found in the prosecutor's lot versus the one here, because, like, if there are differences and he was killed at the same time type of thing, like, same place sort of thing, it's like...
I will say this, you are overthinking it.
Am I overthinking it? I'm going too far into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
this is one of these ones, I'm not gonna solve it for you, but you're overthinking it.
How am I supposed to know with these games? Some of them are like the most simple thing, and the other thing...
Think about this room only, alright? Think about only this room and what happened in this room right now. Don't worry about the trunk, don't worry about any of that, because right now we're not trying to prove anything that has to do with the parking lot. We're just trying to figure out whether or not this person in this video is or isn't Detective Goodman.
Okay. I mean, the kerchief doesn't match the one in his profile picture. I can't tell if the buttons are the same as the ones in his jacket, but does that really matter?
That does not fucking matter.
Does not matter, okay.
You understand, this was a DS game. They did 3D models for the DS, so obviously it's not going to be one-to-one.
Wait, you're not saying details are perfect match in a... He's attacking a lot with the right hand. Is he like the Edgeworth thing where he's also left-handed? I don't know.
That's never been mentioned, so... when we were gonna play this game, I was like, this part I'm not gonna fucking help you. I will, if you're going completely off the fucking rails, I will put you back on those goddamn rails, but...
Start, like, trying to pinpoint it on the mascot, you're gonna be like, no. Does it have to do with the glove falling out of the door?
We could try it.
I mean, yeah, I guess if it wasn't locked. Consent.
Oh, it's not.
Nope, okay.
Alright. I know what this is. I'm not gonna fucking tell you, though. If there was ever a fucking part of a game that we got stuck on, it was this shit. Oh my god. Oh! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the jacket! Sorry, my throat is going off. Thank you so much. Who was that? It didn't give a name. Hold on, sorry. Oh my goodness. Hold on. What?
Chat's gonna distract you with gifts on Throne so they don't have to listen to the music anymore.
Anonymous, is that what they're trying to do? They're trying to distract. They're trying to, any other music, they're begging. They're like, please, any other music but this. Thank you so much, Anonymous. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, look guys, if we just give her gifts, we don't have to be distracted or destroyed with all the music from the video.
Take care of yourselves first. You can handle a bit of music. Come on. You're big boys and girls and non-binary people. Fuck off. Alright. Back you go into the fucking pit of despair, Shay!
Bum, bum, bum.
Maliox, it was you again? Oh, thank you so much. We will do anything not to hear the song anymore. Then hope that Shay can figure this shit out.
Why is the little, like, handle, like, label above it, like, gone? What does that mean?
What do you mean?
Like, see how they all have, like, a little, like, plaque above the door?
Yeah?
Or, like, a little thing? That one's just, like, gone on his.
Oh, it's glowing.
It's glowing, but why? Does it light up if the locker's open? Was the locker open the entire time? Is that how you prove that it was open the entire time?
Let's take a look, shall we?
Because I didn't know what that was. I was trying to figure out what that was for the longest time. I'm like, is that like a name plaque or like a little handle? But it's already lit up there, if it is light up. I say use that. Point to that.
Here we go. I think you got it. Officer Meekins. It took us fucking hours when we played this game to figure that shit out, Shay. And you managed to figure that out.
Once you said I was overthinking it and I just had to pay attention to what was in the room, I was like, okay, what's different from everything else with that one locker? And I'm like, oh, well, that's the...
It is... One... I'm shocked you got that. I mean, I did guide you back onto the rails to help you because, like, if you don't know where to focus, like, it's crazy. Ignore the haters.
Yeah, because I think when I first saw it, I thought it was like the light above it was like, oh, that's like a reflection from that, right?
Yeah.
And then it was like, no, it looks wrong. It's not the light.
It is so much clearer what that is than it is in the original version. The original DS version, it's so hard to tell what that fucking is.
Yeah, because, like, it has the light directly above it, so literally one of the cycles of it filming through it, I was like, that's just the light reflecting on it, isn't it? And then I'm like...
It's one of those things where when you know what the answer is, it's obvious. But when you don't know what to look for, it's not obvious. Oh. Officer Meekins.
Especially with all those DS graphics.
Oh, the DS graphic version of it, and the fact that you can't, like, fucking rewind or fast forward that much. Like, oh my god, it was a nightmare. Imagine you're playing that game with your friends. You're all, like, there's like 7 of you, all around a DS, like a regular size DS Lite, and you were trying to figure that fucking shit out, man. Oh my god, nightmare, dude. Sir, do you mean me, sir? As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. Oh god, it's back! When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint if it's a match. The light turns on and the lock is released. Oh, according to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir. The hell? You can't escape it, chat.
No, don't let
so,
you escape it.
Then something is seriously wrong with this picture.
In the evidence we have, does it tell you that the lockers light up when you open it if we hover over the locker evidence?
I don't know.
Because that could be something that, you know, we could have read on.
We gotta watch it again, chat. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. This nightmare won't end. You are stuck here until someone goes to prison. And the Blue Badger has a tight alibi, which means that he'll get away with it all.
Really just creating an alibi for the Blue Badger.
Right? He's an accomplice, and that means he'll kill again.
Look at those eyes. He will kill again.
They're front-facing! That implies he's a carnivore! When the victim
What type of cop decides it's a good idea to place that right in front of the camera for security?
The type of cops who are hired by Officer fucking Meekins, Shay.
Right, it was Officer Meekins who did it. We know it was Officer Meekins.
This is a formula for success! When the victim reached for the handle to open the locker, let's rewind to do a little earlier. Oh boy, you get to go back!
I like how Phoenix is probably like intentionally just torturing people with the video
Oh,
game.
absolutely. The fact that you're stuck in that for so long and then it stops and then you're back in it again is so fucked up. Here, notice the light? What's this? It's already lit! Oh, thank God we're free.
For now.
Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. Ah! Order! Order! What's the meaning of this? It's very simple, Your Honor.
The glove was probably holding the door open, that's why it fell.
Uh-huh. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime.
Objection!
But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered. And the locker is automatically locked. Oh, I know. It must have broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this. That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction. I clicked the evidence by accident.
Wait,
Oh.
we should check the locker evidence, see if it would have made it easier if it told us that it lit up.
Oh yeah, we should check to see if it says it lights up.
Just to see, we should know.
Ah, yeah, indicator lamp.
Indicator
lights-
lamp. Yeah, there you go. So if we had just looked at that, that would have
Yeah.
been like a, oh, there you go.
Ah, Naruhodo. Oh, well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation? Me, Your Honor? Yes. Why wasn't the locker locked? Me, Your Honor.
It's okay. That one's easy if we have to point it out again.
Well, you see, this is exactly my field. I'm gonna say just in case.
So when we go through the video again,
What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? Huh? Oh, maybe something like jam the system sensor. Something. Jam the sensor. Say... There's something else that seems out of place in this video. Yeah, I thought so
it's more than just
too.
one thing.
There's gotta be another clue somewhere in this footage. God damn it, I clicked evidence again.
You really want to bring that footage back up again.
Right? Very well, let's inspect the video once more. Back in we go, chat! Here we go! Your favorite! Are you ready? Don't you love it?
Go. So yeah, with that last evidence, we just had to check the evidence first, and then it would have been more obvious on what the thing was.
Yippee!
Let's fast forward to the glove. We
No,
can get
let's appreciate this. You know, let's
Okay, well, yeah,
appreciate
make chat suffer.
you know, let's appreciate the musical, you know, perfection that is the Blue Badger theme song from Phoenix Wright.
No, I think we should rewind so we're not talking through it for the
Oh,
chat.
no, we're fine. Listen. You know,
There it is.
it's fine. There we go. Very nice.
Take that!
Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier.
Oh,
Someone
bring the
chats
music
it,
back.
yay, this is my favorite nightmare!
At least it's your favorite.
Yeah. Oh god.
Better than your worst nightmare.
What's this? Something white fell out of the locker. But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out when doors are opened. I often fall out and roll great distances when I open my car door, sir. We can't be sure that item was completely inside the locker to begin with. What do you mean? The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted. Yeah, let's watch it again, dude. Let's just keep watching it. It's great.
Well, they got rid of the music. There we go.
Sorry.
That was a perfect rendition.
This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. Oh my gosh, Arthur Harris Ferota. Thank you for the pants. Thank you so much, Arthur Harris Verona, for the pants. I appreciate
Somebody
that.
else
Thank you
trying
so
to
much.
distract you with your
You're
phone.
really trying, man. I can unthrone the brushes. Monty is triggering my PTSD. Monty, please stop. No! We're in this together. If we're gonna solve the crime, we're gonna suffer together, chat. That's part of the deal. If you can't handle the Blue Badger theme song, stay out of the evidence room.
I should have just messaged you what I thought the answer was to the last one, and I should have just waited for another, 30 minutes. Just, oh man, I'm really stuck, Chad. I don't know
You
what
really
it is.
should have ruminated on it. You should have been like, ooh, I don't know.
No, I really don't know, guys.
Solomon Grundy want pants too. Thank you for the pants, though. Again, please take care of yourself. It is the season of please take care of yourselves. But thank you. I appreciate the pants. Oh my god. Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir. You should not be driving Meekins. I don't think you should have a license.
How he even got a license is a very important question.
Right? Instead of the door closing, my tie chokes me. But the object would have to be extremely thin to fit in the door. Not only that, it would have to block electrical currents.
Rubber
It would need to be an insulator. Monkey D. Luffy.
Right.
Yes, an insulator,
One of the
but
best themes.
at the crime scene. It just might have been something that fits the description.
Are we gonna have to present our glove?
And I'll point it out to you in this video.
Right here!
But sir, by insulator you don't mean... I think I've finally got this figured out. Very well, will the defense please present the relevant evidence?
Go back
What
to,
was this insulator that was stuck in the door?
Pokemon first episode, Ash carrying Pikachu with rubber gloves.
Right. I feel like this one's pretty fucking obvious.
Yeah, no, I think, we're pretty, extremely thin rubber glove. I like how that's...
I love how it really has to, it's this, guys!
Really gotta emphasize that.
I found this near the locker, a thin rubber glove. But we can't be sure that this was in the victim's locker. It has a tag that says SL9 incident. The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is this not so, Officer Meekins? Sir! I would appear so, sir! Order! 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 So are we to believe then that the victim, whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman? Objection! Do not be misled, Your Honor. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? The defense has merely demonstrated that possibility, and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Meekins, please testify about this. Oh boy. Sir! Me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir.
Oh, what a good witness.
Oh! You mean that, sir? Of course, sir! Is this a joke? Yes, Phoenix, we are the punchline.
This whole game is a joke, Phoenix. I'm sorry to tell you.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but still. Is this a joke? Very well.
Look, they need characters like Wendy Oldbang.
Oh,
Wendy
yeah.
Oldbang. There's a sense of humor behind this game.
I know it's one of the Edgeworth spin-off games. There's a character called Cammy. Her name is Cammy Meal, and I love that. I delight in that. It's so great. Even names that seem like normal actually do have some connotation to them, which is pretty fun, so... Very well, begin your testimony. Mystery Man 2, Electric Boogaloo. I love that his little, like, uniform thing matches when he poses like that. It's very funny.
You know that's how he...
There's one other thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card. Ah.
I had a feeling that was gonna come up.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna come up. An ID card record, I see. I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. Hey, he stole our evidence, you bitch.
Right.
The ID used at 514 is that of the victim. Just before the crime, Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. However, there are so few people using this room. This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases? Extremely violent cases involving police staff. Ah. Ah, interesting.
Good to know.
Dude, my nose.
And mascots, apparently, too.
Yeah, and horrible criminals as well, who should not see the light of day. Oh, dude, my sinuses are going nuts because of the snow outside. Holy Hannah. Oh, I don't feel sick, but I feel it in, like, my nose and, like, my eyes. You know, when you get, like, congested and you feel it in your eyes? Ugh.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, like, my nose just waters like a faucet when you go outside in the cold. Like, I gotta have, like, tissue stuffed in my pocket all the time, because if I go to shovel the driveway, I'm, like, out there for, like, 15 minutes, and I'm like, my nose is running, and I'm just gotta deal with that over and over and over again.
I'm pretty good about that. I think it's just because I don't know. My body is, like, kind of built for it, but yeah, it's...
Well, and then you get to the point where it's too cold, though, and
God, yeah.
Everything freezes in your nose.
I can't stand the feeling of, like, a runny nose. It drives me nuts, dude. Drives me crazy.
Awful.
Alright. Extremely violent cases involving police staff. Just hearing that makes my hair stand up on end. Me too, although it doesn't make much of a difference. His hair's all spiky. It's a joke.
Joke.
There were only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were cleared up by noon. Right, I see. Now let us move on to the cross-examination. Take care, Arthur Harris Verona. Have a good night.
Good night.
Mystery Man number 2. There's one thing that proves that I was Detective Goodman, sir. Hold it. So unlike your earlier testimony, you believe this to be rock solid, do you? Yes, sir! Solid as stone, sir! If my hand wasn't wrapped in bandages, I'd even give the V for victory sign, sir! Couldn't he just use his right hand for that? Let's hear my Foley. As you've seen, one never knows what he might say until the very last second. You gonna say something?
Oh, no, I just... commenting on what he was talking about. She said that he could use his other hand for the victory sign. I said, impossible.
Yeah, no. Dude. Jesus Christ. Because truly is the person to wear glasses and go, where are my glasses?
Right.
Is that card hanging from your neck one of these ID cards? Yes, sir! This card right next to my cuffs, sir! I keep it here so I won't ever forget it. But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out in the open like that? Maybe I shouldn't wear it around my neck. I wear my social insurance number card around my neck so everyone knows who I am.
Right? Yeah, it's the safest place for it, you know?
Yeah. Remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck when I get out of my car? Well, the remaining time it's my ID card that gets stuck. Brother.
Yeah.
Instead of the door closing, my ID card chokes me. Maybe I should just leave this one alone. At any rate, each police officer has only one ID card. Both the police department and the prosecutor's office can attest to this. Please proceed with your testimony. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. Let it be noted that this is the record the witness is referring to. Let me see. Yes, that would be it. Detective Goodman. What's the matter? According to this... Mr. Edgeworth, your name is on here!
Yeah, he deals with that a lot.
Yeah. Oh boy. Once again, Edgeworth is thrown into the conflict.
Yep.
So it is, Your Honor. That prosecutor again. Hey, maybe he's behind all this. Being a prosecutor, he could hide the evidence. Mommy, is that man in blue a murderer? Shh, don't stare at him. You got the wrong color, kid.
Not me.
It would seem. The Inquiry Committee will want to speak with you again today. I have nothing to be ashamed of regarding my actions or their consequences. For now, let us continue with the cross-examination. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. It must be so difficult for him. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card. Hold it! Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked the man to show his ID card, he pulled a knife on you. Yes, sir! He didn't show me any ID card, sir! Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he had his ID card, all he had to do was show it to you. There wouldn't be any reason to draw a knife. Maybe he just panicked?
Maybe he didn't look like the photo.
Everything stems from contradictions. Let's point them out. Mr. Wright, what do we think? I'm confused. What? The problem with this ID card testimony so far is... The problem with this ID card testimony is far too obvious. It's not like Edgeworth to miss something like this. We're thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's show them what we've got. Alright.
Yeah, so my big thing is that, like, anybody could use that ID. It doesn't have to be Goodman.
The other thing, too, is that, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scribbled out the number. So. Yeah, there's a few things that, I just like the idea that when they always go, this is definitive evidence, and it's never definitive evidence.
Yeah, right.
Like, that literally does not mean it has to be this man. So.
Monty, remind me why the public is allowed to watch these trials. Their constant mutterings and comments feeling around. That's the jury, that's not the public. Or do humans just like making a drama theater out of everything? Well, usually...
No, it depends, because if it's somebody with a kid, I mean...
Yeah. I wouldn't bring a child to court.
Right?
Never do that.
Their
But
TV is out, so they needed something for entertainment. Yeah.
I've heard that apparently in some cases... excuse me. I've heard that in some cases, when they... I don't know what you call it. Like, when they call out, like, the guilty, not guilty... Like, the verdict. If they call it the verdict, depending on the intensity of, like, the actual crime or, like, the actual case, sometimes the judge is like, hey, we're gonna say this, you can't say shit. Like, we don't want anyone making any noises while we're reading these out. Basically, like, you can't gasp, you can't cry, you can't do shit. We're gonna say it out, you need to listen. Which is pretty interesting. No, that's fine public, there is no jury in Japan. Really? Huh. I'm gonna grab some water real quick, though, while you ruminate on this, but we need to figure out what to present.
Jury in Japan? That's interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense after everything else I've learned.
In Japan, it's bad, dude. It's real bad.
No jury duty. No wonder their trials are so messed up. I mean, there's probably that and a few other reasons. Jury duty in this universe is 7 years old. I don't make the rules. Yeah. Jury duty sounds like torture, honestly. Like, I get that there are some people that are, like, excited to, like, for big cases or, like, you know, things that have a lot of hype around it. But the reality of it is that you're sitting in a room for, like...
court
an
is
entire day.
boring as shit, dude.
Yeah, you can't move. You have to listen to like all the legal jargon and talk, and all that stuff. And then like if there is evidence shown, like obviously there can be some pretty gruesome stuff shown and stuff. And
Yep.
but like yeah, for most of it, you're sitting there just listening to legal jargon, and like it's
Yeah.
apparently pretty normal for people on the jury to like fall asleep.
I would probably just dissociate. I would probably just be like, maybe I'll make the unexpectables go through that. Yeah, that sounds
I
like a
think
good
I think
idea.
I would be in the dissociation and sleep category, because honestly, like if I had no stimulation and I was just had to sit, I think my brain would shut off.
Oh man,
completely.
I've had to do that so much. You kidding me?
Well, I've had to do it like during certain lectures and classes and stuff, and that was hard to stay awake. And at least at that point, I had like notebooks that I could like doodle in or something, and
Yeah.
even that was hard to like keep awake while I was doodling. But like,
When I did a lot of singing, there would be a performance, and then there would be like a period of time which was adjudication, which basically the entire room had to be quiet while the adjudicator, who's like kind of a judge, would like write down their feedback for that person, basically. So someone would go up, they'd sing a beautiful song, and then we'd have to sit there. The entire audience had to sit and wait while the adjudicator wrote down all their notes and stuff for that song, basically. And so it used to be that my parents wouldn't let me bring my sketchbooks with me, like, to go to that, so I would just sit there and just, like, daydream the whole time. But then I was, like, I was allowed to draw, but I'm not allowed to draw during, like, I wasn't allowed to draw during the performances, which makes sense. I mean, they're performing, yeah. I should respect them for that, right? But I begged my parents, like, please, can I draw during the adjudication, because it's so boring, and I get so, like, it also, like, you start thinking about your performance more if you haven't gone yet, and so you stress out. And then when you go, like, afterwards, you think about your performance and how you fucked up real bad, and it's just like, oh god, nightmare.
yeah, it just makes it even worse, all the
Yeah.
quiet periods of waiting and doing nothing.
Oh, man. Alright, so, speaking of jury and evidence, what are we doing here? How are we presenting here?
So I think that, obviously, like, where we can present is two things, really. I mean, like, one, when they question, like, why didn't he show you the ID? It's like, well, I think, if you look at the ID with the picture, it's like, well, there's a good chance the picture didn't match. And then two, there's the record that you have where he was signing out evidence and filling out the evidence card, and obviously he was messing up on the ID number, right?
I feel like we show that first, because there's no clear, like, hey, this.
Yeah.
Alright, let's give that a try. If it's not this, I don't think I know what it is.
You're like, and then I'm lost.
Objection!
Oh, let's fucking go. Nope, good guess. Wait one moment, Officer Meekins. I'm not good at waiting, sir! Wow, we were just talking about that. Daydream.
Right?
I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene. The thing is like, it'd be really funny if Phoenix is just like, interesting that maybe you didn't want to show it because he didn't want you to see his face. If he brings that up, you're a genius, Shay. I'm just gonna say that right now, if Phoenix brings that up at all. Because you said shit, and then immediately Phoenix says that shit. I'm like, oh my god, she's hacking.
Well, and then there are times where I say stuff and I feel like it's relevant, but it never comes into play.
Oh, yeah. Like, you're too smart sometimes. Sometimes you're like, you do stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, you're actually way too smart for this fucking game a little bit.
I'm reading too much into it.
Like the whole gloves thing, I'm just like, nope, Shay, you're too smart. Stop being smart. You gotta rein in the brain. It's escaping. I found it at the crime scene. That makes sense. When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene.
Yeah, I was wondering
The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID. A lost item report? It's only half completed. But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report. Let me guess. You believe this something must be his ID card, right? I can't say for sure, but there's a high probability.
Couldn't write down the ID number.
Yep. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. Order! Order! So now, what does this all mean? It can only mean one thing. It doesn't even require much thought. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman. That was really loud for some reason. Jesus Christ. Was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card. Order! 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 Does the prosecution have a response? I have only one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright. God, they're so gay. So gay.
You just wanted him to get to the right answer.
Bravo. Allow me to summarize the defense's arguments. Hey, don't steal my thunder.
See, he's been doing that this entire time.
True. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room Officer Meekins encountered was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yes. What is he up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at the single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder. That is... Well, I guess that's right. Uh-oh. Phoenix.
It's leading to the fact that your client's guilty, Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix, you idiot.
Yeah. He's walking you into it, Phoenix.
He's walking
no.
you right into it. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago you seemed content to be pointing your finger around. This isn't going to end well. Well, well. It seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone to so much lengths to prove. Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth. The defense has already done the The defense has already done the explaining. Help me.
I can't.
Help me.
You're too far gone.
Help me!
I can't!
What is happening? The defense has already done the explaining for me. Oh, there's hope for me yet. The victim in this video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime. So the real crime could only take place at one location, the underground parking lot. At the prosecutor's office, the murderer being Miss Lana Skye, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness. Observe the moment the defendant used the murder weapon. Ah!
We should have let her talk first to figure out what her side was, and then
Right.
gone to this side, and then, you know.
I knew that testimony was a way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning. The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered? And where did this person disappear to? However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman. Just so, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, you have to do something or else Lana... What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? Oh, I can't...
Oh,
Oh, I can't. Okay, I got it.
okay. You're like, I can't save!
What do we do?
It always ends up being the object option. And one of these days, I want it to be the just wait and see what happens, but... Because, I mean, like, if we object, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna try and use the bloody fingerprints that
We
belong
could.
to Marshall? But, like...
There's also the
What up?
fact that it's like a person disguised themselves as Detective Goodman as well. That's a bit odd.
Yeah.
There's also the note on his pocket about the SL9 incident. Where was the knife
Yeah.
found? Was that found on him or was that found... This is the other thing, too. The knife was also found there.
Yeah, it was wrapped in the muffler.
Because this was taken out. Well, this was probably taken out before the whole Meekins and the stranger showed up. I imagine, right?
Which makes me think then, because if that was taken out prior, and that was actually taken out by Detective Goodman, then, like, you know, the knife that's being wielded in, like, against Meekins, where he actually just kind of punched him.
I don't think this is that knife. I think it's a different knife.
It would be a different knife then, right?
Three knives in play right now.
Yeah, we got Edgeworth has his knife, we have this knife, and then we have the knife that the other guy was wielding. Which, if it is Marshall does have a knife on him that he uses.
Yeah, that is true. That is technically true. He's using it all the time.
Yeah, he's been shaving that same spot on his chin for forever.
It never ends.
It never ends. Apparently, it just grows so fast.
Alright, you want to eject? What do you want to do? See what happens? Object.
We saved, so I mean... I'll do the object, but I kind of just wanted one of these days hope that it's the wait and see what happens.
One moment, Your Honor. What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven. Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. Ba 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 ba
Love that.
It's in my brain forever.
I know, I was gone. My brain forgot the tune, and then, like, the fact that it's, like, you bring it up, like, so quickly, it's like, oh yeah, no, that's stuck in your brain, I can tell.
I'll be on my fucking deathbed, and I'll be looking at my robot children being like, remember me, and then I'll be like, fuck, and then I'll die.
And then I'll die.
Just fucking chat's yelling at me. Oh my god. However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amount of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter. Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared? I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident in the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witness for this incident.
Bring in the mascot.
This just might be my chance. Oh, shit.
I was like, oh, new save file?
Alright. So I have a chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand.
Bum, bum, bum.
Mr. Wright, do you mean... Your Honor? The defense would like to request a specific witness. Oh? Who do you have in mind? Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. The prosecution requests to hear this person's name. We're deciding whether or not to comply. Very well then. Mr. Wright? This person whom you would have testify. What is his or her name? Let's bring
Marshall.
back Meekins, baby.
Right?
Let's bring Goodman back, dude. Let's bring him back from the dead.
Right? Yeah. We call Goodman to the stand.
Alright, let's get Jake Marshall.
Actually, can we get Lana Skye in there? I'd like to hear her true testimony and not just, like,
Also,
the
we have
BS
the
that she
ages
made up.
here.
Yeah, Damon Gantz,
65.
65.
Oh, he's 22. He's 22. He's a baby.
And he's in charge of hiring all the new recruits.
Yippee. 33, Jake Marshall. 36. How old is Gumshoe? Oh, Gumshoe's... I'm the same age as Gumshoe! Amazing, incredible stuff.
You're 31.
Fuck, I forget. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm close to the same age as Gumshoe. Oh, man. Lana Sky. Emma Sky. I'm the same age as Angel Star. There we go. Perfect. Right.
I'm the same age as Angel Star. Only one boyfriend, though.
Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? Can't let Edrup know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. The prosecution agrees with the defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare. Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is subpoenaed?
Subpoenaed.
Subpoenaed. Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time? We will, Your Honor. Court is now in recess. Alright. This is probably a healthy place to stop.
Before we jump into the next leg of the trial.
Yeah.
Do we want to hear what she has to say, or just wait until...
I think we wait until next time.
Okay. Let's just do it all next time, then.
It is 5 p.m. So...
Yeah. It's our usual kind of end time.
Yeah. In a couple hours. What? I'm just checking the next week will be the 27th. We'll probably be back on next week, barring anything happening.
Yeah, we should, because, I mean, I got Christmas stuff going on 25th and 26th, but I think it's all done by, like...
Yeah.
I mean, besides the fact that I gotta stop in and take care of Draco's cats.
Oh my goodness.
But, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, this feels like an appropriate place to stop. This is a long case, chat. This is a long case, so... Next time we're gonna have to cross-examine the cowboy. That's gonna be fun.
It's okay. We know that we have to come back to the camera footage because there was that other locker that we have to call out on, so this gives Chad a moment to, like, have it kind of erased from their brain a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it'll make you look so much smarter when you know the answer.
That was the first thing I spotted was that little thing that in that locker.
Yeah.
And I was, like, focused on that, like, why can't that be the thing we call on right away?
Right? That and the glove. Those two things are, like, kind of red herrings. Like, you focus so hard on that, you forget, like, a more subtle detail, which is the light. So...
Well, I mean, the glove is related to the light, but like I said, when I saw that, I just thought it was a reflection initially, and then when I looked at it more, I'm like, that can't be a reflection.
Oh,
but I didn't know what it was above the locker. Like, I was like, it looks like a handle, but I know it's not a handle, and I'm like, is it like a name tag? Like, I'm like, what is that? And then if we had only read the evidence beforehand, it would have just said the indicator above it lights up.
Alright, well...
So you're trying to make me guess what it is, and you don't even give me all the evidence. Tisk, tisk.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, that's gonna be stream. I think that was a good section to go through, honestly. Next stream will be probably a bit more. Gotta deal with Jake Marshall, which is gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, thank you so much, Shay, for joining me. And sorry again for a little bit of a late start, chat. Just heads up, streams will be kind of all over the place. I think the next few days, like, you know, leading up to Christmas, I don't know how much I'm gonna stream, to be honest. If there's gonna be any streams, they're gonna be pickup streams, so just, you know, keep your eyes peeled, but I'm gonna be a little busy. Beyond that,
I probably won't see you guys until after my Christmas holidays, so happy holidays, chat.
Hey, happy holidays, everybody. And read my Space Marine fanfiction, please. I beg you. It's in my Discord. It's in the Monty's writing comment section, pinned there. You can read it with your eyeballs.
Or wait until the audio version comes out. That's an option too.
Well, that's not guaranteed. I'm hoping to do that. I'm actually probably gonna message people today and be like, "Hey, do you want a voice act for this shit?" So I'm gonna go poke some people. But yeah. Ah, Stellar Coyote. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 16 months. Aw, I'm late. I have to catch you in the VOD. Hell yeah. Can you pay Bosco to make an audio version? I'm asking friends to help me with an audio version. I already have a bit of a cast list, but I need to probably do an open call for some of the characters. So, yeah. But it'll be fun. It's gonna be a fun little project to work on, and hopefully we'll get that out. Because I know a lot of people who watch my content like audio versions of things, so yeah. But beyond that, that is where we're gonna end the stream. So let us head back to... Oh shit, I actually pressed the button. There. Back to the title screen. Yippee!
Title screen.
Oh, man. Well, with that, that's gonna end the stream there. Who is... thank you guys again so much for coming to the stream. Thank you so much for the bits and subs and the gifts on Throne. I appreciate it a lot. Sorry for tormenting you with the Blue Badger song, but you signed up for that when you decided to watch these streams. You need to suffer with us. That's part of the deal.
You need to suffer.
Yeah. Beyond that, though, who is on right now? Oh gosh, there's so many people I could raid right now. We're gonna raid Ticking Time Bob Gaming. They're one of my local players at my local D&D games, actually. And they're playing Days of Darkness Finale. It looks like they're playing Vampire the Masquerade tabletop RPG, so...
Fun.
Yeah. What should I raid message be, Shay? What do you think? It's almost Christmas. I think it's almost Christmas would be good. Yeah, happy almost Christmas I think is appropriate here.
It's the most suitable one, honestly, when you think about the time that we can use
Shay,
it. I mean...
just you wait. Once it's like Christmas Eve, people are gonna start posting. When they said it's almost Christmas, it means it wasn't Christmas. People love to post that on New Year, like on Christmas Eve a lot. So... Alright. Take care, everybody. See you next time. Catch you later. I don't stream before the holidays. Happy holidays. Stay out of trouble. Don't rob Santa. Or do. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.